Hey, let me get comfortable. Let me get comfortable. Let me get my blankets. I am still not 100%. However, I want to gossip. So I'm here. Okay. So we got us a vertical live going. Y'all get in here, please. Hit the like button. Hopefully, YouTube sends out my notifications. So I am comfortable, but I'm about to get more comfortable because I received a wearable blanket for Christmas. And let me just tell y'all something, okay? In case you did not know and you considered getting one, but you just weren't sure. Let me just tell you something. They are thebomb.com. If you don't have one and you're thinking about getting one, I suggest you get one. That's what I'm going to suggest for you. Okay? Hold on one second. The camera got a little close to my face, so it's a good thing that my pores are not like Mia's, okay? But I am trying to get comfortable, so hold on. I jumped the gun, ran in here running my big mouth, and then my blanket got discombobulated, so I'm trying to get re-blanketized. I know that's not a word, but that's really what I'm doing. Hey, DS. Hey, Miss Lovely T. Hey, Ian the Core Junkie. Hey, Magaline. Y'all hit the like button, please. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Y'all, I'm looking for the sleeves. So I got a wearable blanket. Hey, Couture Bay. So I got a wearable blanket, right? And the blanket, y'all, has sleeves on it. See? It has sleeves. You can put your fingers through there. And so I'm liking it. Not liking it. I'm in love with this thing. I'm just tell you like that. Like I'm really, really in love with it. So I am here with y'all to gossip. Thank you for being like number 9, Couture Bay. Vet, thank you for being 10. Monaco Butterfly, thank you for being 10. Happy to be happy. Thank you for being number 7. God's anointed daughter, you went and got some of that tea I told you about. Good going. Because that tea is the bomb. And if those of you who were not here and you don't know what we're talking about, it's not an inside joke. We're not going to leave y'all out of it. It is the butterfly pea flower tea. You can find it in my storefront on Amazon, or you could just look it up. But most of my other videos, after I finish this video, I'll put the link in the description box as well, so y'all can just go to my storefront and you can grab it from there. But that butterfly pea flower tea is the bomb, okay? It's good for your eyes, inflammation, appetite suppressant, all type of stuff. Like it is good. Bianca, hey boo, we missed you last time we were in here. Hey DV. So look, we need to gossip a little bit, okay? Now, like I said, I told y'all Saturday, and which I thought I was going to be back yesterday, to be honest, because I thought we were going to have to do Potomac. Well, come to find out, we didn't have to do Potomac because Potomac did not come on last night, which was good because I really did not want to be bothered with Potomac. I'm going to just tell you like that. I was not interested in Potomac. I needed a break from Potomac, and I'm glad that they finally were kind enough to give me a break from Potomac. Now, with that being said, Saturday I told y'all I felt kind of today I still feel kind of and to be honest, I think I probably need to eat something. But hey, Aries son, thank you for being like number 19. I know I probably need to eat something, but I don't even know what I need to eat. I don't know what I have a taste for. I know I don't want nothing heavy. I know I don't want anything greasy, but I know I need to. You know how it gets. Like after you go a few days when you really just can't eat, you just start to feel weak. And I feel kind of like that's not a word, but this face right here is how I feel. So yeah, we gonna gossip, even though I feel like, hey, delightful by design. Thank you for being number 18. I hope you're doing good too. So listen, we got to talk. So Royce Reed, y'all remember Royce Reed from Basketball Wives? Y'all like this video? Thumbs up this video. Use your engagement button, the circle with the Mike Yeager. What's up, Mike Yeager? How you doing? The circle with the heart emoji. Send my bubbles up because y'all know I'm sensitive. So let's talk about Royce Reed. And y'all listen, if you're on your phones, double tap that screen. If you on a computer or something, hit the 3 dots at the top and give me a like. Okay, because it likes matter to me. Likes matter. Okay, I appreciate y'all being here, but please like this video. Please send up my bubbles so they don't hide me. You know they want to hide me. Don't let them do it to me. So look. Okay, you seen her son. Okay, but look, we finna talk about what Royce said. Okay, because it ain't just seeing the son. Royce had a lot to say. So now recently, Dwight, y'all know Dwight. Dwight. Dwight, hey Candy Butler, thank you for being number 20, announced that him and Amy Luciano from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is engaged. Y'all remember the girl Amy, the one that was acting real desperate and wanting to fight people and stuff on the show. I think she wanted to fight the little red-skinned girl. What was her name? The one that jumped on Erica Banks. Hey David Mendonca. I'm talking about Royce Reed. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard. That's her her son's father. But look, Rennie Rucci. That's the girl's name, the kind of red skinned girl, Rennie Rucci. So her, the one that wanted to fight Rennie, who was afraid to fight her, by the way, but she wasn't. She was not afraid to fight with Erica Banks, the little girl from Houston, because you could look at Erica and tell she can't fight. So that's why Rennie was real happy to go fight with her. Hey, Travis Williams. Where you saying Carla Red at? Okay, but listen. So anyway, Dwight Howard supposed to be getting married to her. Now, we know Amy Luciano has given us some very, very desperate energy, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay? Her energy seems desperate. She seemed desperate when it came to Chaotic. Something weird was going on when it came to Scrappy. I don't know whether she was trying to date Scrappy. Like, y'all know I don't watch that show like that, but something about it seemed weird. Her energy toward him too. Her energy just comes off kind of, please choose me. Like that's the way her energy feels to me. Like, I don't know how to take it, but that's just how it comes off, right? So now she's supposed to be engaged to Dwight Howard. And I'm thinking, okay, this is the same man who just got accused of assaulting a young man by the name of Steven with a Negro named Kitty. Y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember the story. There was a young man by the name of Steven, I believe was his name. And he said that, Dwight Howard and his man friend by the name of Kitty assaulted him. Okay? Now that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all remember that? With Kitty, a whole full-grown man that called himself Kitty. And if y'all recall, I see someone, so some of y'all remember. If y'all recall, Steven said that Dwight had invited him over to his house and they were supposed to do something strange. He didn't say if it was for a piece of change or if it was just strange for the sake of strangeness, okay? Hey, Dana Brown, thank you for being number 30. Okay? And anyway, he said that when he got there, that when he was surprised by this full-grown man who called himself Kitty. He said that he had that the man had on kitten heels and a 27-piece, and that the man and Dwight Howard held him down and did something strange to him. Y'all remember that, right? So anyway, now Dwight is engaged to Rennie Rucci. Well, apparently, Royce went live on her live and she was talking about something. I don't know what she was talking about on her live, but apparently Dwight Howard and his sister started trolling her on her live stream. And they were saying stuff to her like, get a job and do something instead of leaving this lady alone. Y'all, Royce Reed then, proceeded to give it all to us. And she said that she don't care no more and that she was tired of being afraid of lawsuits and that she was going to say what she wanted to say, and she didn't care how nobody felt about it, and that's just what that was. So she goes on to give us this long story. Now, if y'all go to Neighborhood Talk or any of the other blogs, you will see what's happening. She said, I'm going to paraphrase because, she said some heavy stuff. So some of that I don't really want to, recount. But loosely translated, she let us know that I might be able to do an audio on it, as a matter of fact. Hold on. Hey, Junior. Hey, Palazzo. Hold on. We're going to get it. Because Royce said everything. She basically was saying that Dwight Howard and his people was letting her child get touched and they wouldn't do nothing. And, matter of fact, I am going to let y'all hear the audio. Because I don't even want to say the stuff that she said, but she said it. So, here we go.
So his sister and him coming on my live yesterday and commenting, and I'm so happy I didn't see it because I was just so into speaking. I'm so happy I didn't see it because had I probably would have said a lot more.
Hey, BB.
Such as their older brother molesting them. Okay? I'm just going to put it out there. And y'all might be like, oh my God, did she just say that? Yes, the fuck I said it. Because the same thing happened to my son for 5 years and nobody did shit. Okay? So when you're dealing with a family who has had sexual assault and molestation in their family and they hid it, they went to church. Heal my son. Okay? And it was a half-brother, so it wasn't the mother's son. It was the father's older son. But finding out about all this stuff, and I've heard it before, but I didn't hear it necessarily in depth when he was crying on my shoulder about things that had happened to him and his sister. I kept it. But then when it started happening more and more and more, and now you're trying to basically be quiet, and you're trying to act like it didn't happen. There was an entire interview that was done about this brother and how much he loved him and everything. You go on Google, or you go on Bing, or whatever these little search engines are, you don't see them shits. You don't see them at all. All those stories have been wiped clean. So when people tell you that something is on the internet, or when something is on the internet, it's on there forever, that's a fucking lie. Money can get shit removed, okay? There is not one story about that brother anymore. But yes, that is the brother that molested his sister for years. And they still sent her to spend time with him during the summer. The only time that brother went to jail was when he molested his own daughter. And she told. People are mandated reporters.
Ooh.
Okay? That's why his ass finally went to jail. It wasn't because of what he had done to the brother, him, his sister, none of that. Because they believe God can handle it. All right? So for 5.5 fucking years, my child was molested. And I knew it. I threatened the nanny. Well, let me not say threatened, because like I said before, I promised her if I found out that she was doing something to my child, we're going to have a problem. When I found that out, what happened? I get ghosted, y'all.
Ooh.
I now know nothing about what is going on in that house, and that's where I ended video 3. So I'm doing video 4 right now on live. All right? So let's talk about it.
Well, go ahead.
My child continued to come home. As he got older, he started stating certain things. Mind you, I am now in court because I'm refusing to let my child go over to his father's house. Wouldn't you, as a mother, if you know that your child is being touched?
Now, y'all, I got to say this. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Now y'all remember when all the stuff was being said about Royce and they was fighting and um he was fighting her for custody and saying that she was what was it? Not disobeying a court order, but defying a court order, whatever it was. I remember all that stuff going on, but that explains a lot because most mamas wouldn't let their child go back over there if her baby started saying stuff and saying stuff was happening and all of that. And y'all know what else? This explains a lot too about Dwight, why he messed up like he is. Couture Bay, I believe her too. I believe her too, but she said more. She said more. Hold on. For those of y'all who didn't hear it, she about to say everything. Here she go. That's what it was. Couture Bay said. He said she wasn't adhering to the custody agreement. Who would? You got somebody over there touching my baby girl, but she better than me. She better than me because I'd have needed some bond money, and y'all would have had to keep $10 on my books. Mm-hmm. You sound stupid, Michael, and don't nobody delete him either. Tuck that back in there. I'm a whole black lady. I don't have to tuck my lips. My lips are big. And if my big black lips bother you, then you take your ignorant anti-black behind somewhere else. This is a whole black channel with a black lady with black features talking. So if my black features are bothering you and my black voice is getting on your nerves, then take your anti-black, possibly closeted tail off my channel. That's probably what you should do. That's probably what you should do. You one of them that don't have a problem with Drake pouting at you, because that's who lips you want to see pouting, because you want to know what his mouth do instead of worrying about mine. Don't you ever tell me to tuck these lips nowhere. Don't you ever tell me to tuck them nowhere. You tell your mammy where to tuck her lips, because we all know where her mouth been. Okay, now let's get back to Royce. Mm-hmm. Hey, unlocking paradoxes. Thank you, Tanya T.
Wouldn't you as a mother not allow your child to go somewhere regardless of what the fuck the system says?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you would. But what y'all saw on the internet, what y'all saw in the blogs and on the news,
thank you, Ian,
I thought was real. I always thought the news was real. Mm-hmm. I'm sure a lot of us did growing up. We thought if it's on Channel 9, Channel 2, WESH, what all these other shits are, they have to be telling the truth, right? No, they don't. They say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Hey, Sharon.
Obviously, look who our president is. Or y'all president. Anyway, moving on. After I made that threat, I was told very little about what was going on in the house. When I would call to check on my child, nobody would answer. There was an assistant there by the name of Mrs. R. I'm going to say Mrs. R because she really did try to help me. When I was telling her about how I felt, she was like, well, I don't trust her anyway because she's been caught on camera stealing clothes.
Ooh.
Oh, but she's still the nanny. That's crazy to me. But anyway, cool. Let's move forward. My child is still being dropped off at home. And as I'm giving him baths, he's playing with himself. But in a way that's not like normal, because I asked the doctor about it and I'm like, is he supposed to be doing this? I know like boys, you know, they get erections fast, but like, is it normal for them to do this, do that? And she's like, absolutely not. She's like, you need to start writing things down in a journal. Do I need to go get my journal? Do I need to go get my phones? Because I have all the emails of where I talked about this. But let's move on. We now go to court because I'm denying visitation. That's how it was put on the internet. That's how it was put in the news. That I am being taken to court again because I am unable to work with. I am not following the agreement that we have. I am just this terrible, bitter baby mama, right? That's what was put out to the world. That's what people were thinking about me. When in the meantime, I'm fighting for my child, right? We go to court And I got all this proof. I got stacks of paper, and I can't really say too much because why? He got our case sealed. Why are we sealing cases if it's about me? Why are we sealing cases if you're so right in what you're doing and you want to show the world that I'm crazy? Why are we sealing cases? But our case is sealed. Cool. Whatever. I'm still fighting for my child by any means necessary. So in court, when I make the comment about my child is being molested, how dare you say that? This is Judge Timothy Shea. I will say his fucking name. Judge Timothy Shea. Okay?
Judge Shea.
This man told me, how dare you make that accusation about Mr. Howard? How dare you do this? And if I ever hear you say anything like this again, I'm going to, just change custody. I'm going to give custody to Mr. Howard 100%. What?
So let's get this straight, y'all. She say that Judge Timothy Shea, because she named him, so I'm going to say the name too. She said when she brought up what she believed to be the truth and all of the evidence that she had, rather than review it, he told her, you better not say it again, or I'm going to give custody full time to this person who's endangering your child, who has the abuser in the house. The person who has the abuser in the house. Peanut is here. Thank you for being like number 52. Vet, one of them judges that's been paid off, just like we was in here. Y'all remember, put a 3 if y'all was in the live when we went over the case for the death of XXX Tentacion, and we looked at all the illegal stuff that judge did trying to protect the Snow Princess from Canada. So those judges can be paid off. That judge had to be paid off, wouldn't even make him do a deposition, wouldn't let him be served, like all the evidence thrown out, like just don't even mention his name. So we had a judge get paid off there. It's given that this judge in Dwight Howard's case was also paid off to tell the mother, I don't care what evidence you got, if you say it again, I'm going to take your child full time and put your child in danger with this man. So literally that was blackmail. The judge used extortion, like not extortion, that's the wrong word, coercive tactics to tell her, if you want your child to be safe at all, you better not bring this up again. You better not say it, because if you say it again, then I'm going to put your child in complete and utter danger and 100% give your child to this creep, this freako, who's allowing somebody to molest him. Okay? Evie say, oh yeah, Royce was done wrong. The judge had to be paid off. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hey, Cornelius D. She got more to say. Let's listen to her.
It's in the docket that I got my ass up and I cussed him out and I said, fuck you. I turned and I said to his attorney, which was Man Downs, and I said, fuck you. And I started walking out the courtroom. I swore that was the day that I would get my first mugshot. I did. But I didn't. And I walked. I didn't run. I walked to the elevator. I got on that elevator. I walked out the courthouse. I walked to the parking garage. I got in my car. I left the parking garage. Nobody stopped me. But yes, I also...
They didn't stop her, because if she had went to court for that, yeah, y'all, please double tap the screen. Had she went to court for that contempt of court or whatever, and she pushed the issue, then the judge would have had to explain to somebody why he did what he did to her. I believe that's the only reason they didn't arrest her, because where else can you cuss the judge out and then calmly saunter out of the courtroom? That doesn't work. They didn't do nothing to her because he didn't want to get caught.
Bitch. I did.
Hey, DT.
Because at this point, this is about my child. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. Y'all could sit here and call me a bitch versus what was being done. So his sister and him coming on my live yesterday and commenting, and I'm so happy I didn't see it because I was just...
So that's what started it. Can we talk about this? Hey, Anel. Yeah, Couture Bear, I remember her saying that he had took money from her and her mama. I remember that. So let's talk. So first, we need to address the fact that there was so many people pretending like, oh, thank you, Gaby. Hey, Candy Butler, thank you so much for my super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But there were so many people
So
who,
into
hold
speaking.
on, there were so many people who had a problem with her saying something, and it was like, oh, she's doing that because he's engaged to Amy Luciani or Luciano or Amy what the hell is that girl name? Let me get her name. Cause I don't want to say her name wrong. Cause I don't really have nothing with her. I have thoughts about her, but I don't really have nothing with her. Like I ain't really got no strong opinion of her. Amy Luciani, which I don't believe is her real name. Okay. Couture Bay said they were trying to drag you too. They ain't got no business dragging you. The truth is the truth. Luciani, there you go. Oh, Couture Bay say pick me Amy Luciani. That's her full name. That's her Christian name. Was that the name they gave her at baptism? But listen, so they were like, oh, she's saying that because, he got engaged to Amy, to pick me Amy Luciani, which Couture Bay say is her baptismal name. That is her Christian name. Um, Evie says she's a weird pick me. Mystery Monk, my dear, I love Mystery Monk. So I think they may have wrote that in the Bible of some sort. That may be. There may be a scriptural reference, but I've not read it yet. I have not. Hey, Siobhan. No, she ain't Italian. You know how these. It can't. I'm gonna say this. This is a side note. There is nothing cornier you can do as a black person than to give yourself some weird Italian name. Like, are you okay? Are you well? Do you need Tylenol, BC powder, blessed oil, something? Like, why would you do that? It's just weird. Okay. Evie said he links up with his name Kitty, so we can't think she jealous. She's not. I bet you she's not. Mr. Monk said, I read the Bible, but I haven't gotten to that part. In the book. Me either. Me either, Siobhan. It's corny. It's super corny. Hey, Lel. Okay. Gaby say Amy L has always been chasing fame and notoriety. She's cringe on Love and Hip Hop and is. Hey, Abundance and Clarity. Yes, or Asian or anything like that. Like the little rapper girl talking about Asian doll, and you over here looking African doll. Absolutely. West African, Central African doll, maybe even, a cute little South African doll, but nothing Asian is on her at all, unless some of them outfits was made in China. I just don't understand where it come from. Hey, Nancy. But anyway, so that's what they were saying. And then it was the weirdos that, just chose, hey, D. Seratinas, just chose not to listen to nothing this girl said. Hey, Rochelle. Oh, the other gift came today. Thank you so much, Rochelle. I love you. So listen, they pretend not to listen to nothing this lady said. She told them what she tried to do to help her child. And then the fact that the judge actually threatened her for trying to defend her child, which is insane. On no planet should that be allowed. In no way is that even a fair way for a woman to have to deal with that. Like, what do you do when the judge is telling you, if you complain again, I'm going to remove your ability to protect your child? And then it was the amount of people saying, how dare you, how dare you mention what happened to him and his sister? That wasn't your business. What about if your child didn't want that said? I had to make a comment on there. I mean, I'm sure if y'all go look on Neighborhood Talk, you'll see my comment. I said what I said and I meant it. I said, and I quote, the amount of people that were defending well, I didn't say defending, but that were sympathizing with molesters and enablers is scary. They were really, yes, Evie, these people are sick. You got a problem with her pointing out why y'all are okay with molestation? Like y'all are okay with molestation. My DT is in the house. He says the reflection corner is open. If you say something fun, you will be put in the corner for 30 seconds. Some of y'all might get 32 seconds because y'all crazy. But it's like, so no matter what they did to her child, enabled, allowed, fostered, happening to her child, she's supposed to be more concerned with protecting them and making sure that they don't feel embarrassed. She pointed out some real stuff. And y'all know, I don't have no problem with the church. I am a little Baptist girl born and raised right there at New Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Tucker Hill of Ocala, Florida. So church is all good. But if your child get touched, you don't need to be talking about some, I'ma just let the Lord handle it, okay? Even the Lord told y'all that faith without works is dead. You got to do something. And the old saying say, God help those who help themselves. Why would you sit there and allow somebody to harm your child and you talking about going to church? That don't make no sense unless you going to church to repent after you done carved, shot up, burnt up, or did something to the person who harmed your child. I'm gonna tell you like this here. You do something to any of mine, I'm gonna go to church, but it's gonna be to repent after. It's gonna be to repent after. One of my children in the chat, I dare you to ask her. Peanut sitting right there. I dare you to ask her. I sure will. After I repent, I'll be going there to repent. I'll even put a couple extra dollars in the plate. I make it fair. I make it even. Cause what we not finna do is get down on my knees and pray and you done touch one of mine. I don't, I'm not that saved yet. Please don't bank on that. Don't trust me. Don't trust me. Yes, you can speak freely here, Morgan Zone. Just don't be disrespectful, okay? And if you want to cuss, misspell your cuss words, but everybody can speak freely here. Don't disrespect me and nobody else, but say what you need to say. But yeah, I didn't, I felt her on that because a whole lot of people really get that thing twisted. And they really, hide behind the church and stuff when they want to do evil stuff. Like God ain't watching. Like he don't like he cool with the evil, nasty stuff y'all be doing. The fact that y'all sit up and let some of these preachers, supposed to be the angel of the church, and these Negroes is the angel of darkness, sit up and touch children and hunch everybody's wives and hunching everybody's sons and all this weird stuff. And I'ma leave it in the Lord hand. Are you sure? And which Lord is you talking about exactly? Okay, somebody got to sometime tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay? Sometimes things need to be said. And because people do stuff like that, that's why people get things twisted and get to thinking when they hear that somebody's a Christian that you could just do any and everything, because there's so many people claim to be Christians and let y'all get away with murder. But what y'all need to understand that when some of us say, what would Jesus do? We're not talking about turning water into wine. We're talking about flipping tables and stomping people out, because he did some of that too. Okay? Understand that some of us Christians is a little radical. Okay? Understand that some of us ain't gonna pray for you until after we beat the starch out of you. Please understand that. Okay? Don't be confused about what happens in the church, Morgan. It's the same thing that happened everywhere. You got sick people everywhere. Hey, Vet, I don't know how old that boy is now. He had gotten a little trouble not long ago, so I don't think he's quite 18 yet. Tempe, I'm keeping it real. Sometimes people need to tell it like it is. Couture Bay says she got the spirit of Paul. I got the spirit of Peter. Because, Peter would cut you out and cut your ear off. So, understand that some of us got a long way to go. And you might want to watch yourself, especially around our children. But it was the amount of people telling her that she need to be careful. And how could she say that? And she's so wrong. And she's so bitter. Bitter for what? This man teams up with full-grown men with 27 pieces and kitten heels on that call themselves Kitty to assault young boys by the name of Stephen. Now that's who he is, and I doubt that she's bitter. But then we got to move on to Amy Luciani. This clown calling herself Luciani. Like her so-and-so is a part of the mafia or something. I guess in her brain she worked for Paulie Castellano. I don't know who the hell she thinks she worked for. Maybe she thinks she worked with Sammy the Bull or something. I don't know who she thinks she is with them weird names, right? Hey, Emma Crawford. But with all that being said, she up here talking about after all that still committed. Girl, after all that, you still a joke. You is sitting up here playing with a man who got a man named Kitty. And I want you to let that sink in. Y'all remember that song, Bill? Put a 6 in the chat if y'all remember the song, Bill. Morgan say, yeah, but my friend is a good man and a good Christian too, but the church punished him every time he asked about anything in Christianity. Well, sound like your friend who's a good man need to pray and change churches. Don't it sound like that to you? What kind of church you go to that you can't where you can't ask no questions? If you can't ask no questions, sound like you need to try to find you a new church home. That's what I would say. I mean, I was born and raised in the church. I don't know nothing about that. That sounds a little strange to me. Y'all might want to get away from there. But she say after all that still committed. Girl, we don't even believe you. Dwight Howard offered you a little paycheck to help him be a beard because he got thoroughly embarrassed when Stephen came out and told us about him and Kitty. Y'all remember the song Bill? Inell say she remember Bill. Siobhan, yes, I was ready for Mary, Helen, Susan, and Jane. Y'all say it in the chat. But all the time it was Kitty who was sleeping with your man. All right, Siobhan say don't mess with Bill. No, no, no. Well, Dwight Howard say he'll mess with Bill. Lord DT say a man named Kitty and a man named Peaches too. All right now. You say he a Catholic and he flew to another country to avoid the church here. Why not just change denominations? This is America. Ain't no reason for that. We got Baptists and Lutherans and Episcopalians, and you got the Sanctified Church. You got the Kojic Church. You got the House of God Church. You got churches everywhere. I don't know what he went to another country for. He wasting gas. Sharon Middleton say, I listened to the Bulls podcast. It's pretty good. You so crazy. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Listen, y'all send up some positive energy, thoughts, prayers for Royce because Draven's Castle says it's a church for aliens. You know what? That's probably a good thing. Since they all of them heading to earth, they gonna need a church too. So hopefully, you know, they that come Sunday that the aliens will be in there. I don't know if they do commune or not, but you know, shout out to y'all, R2D2, phone home, and all that. So what else we seen in the gossip pages, y'all? They threatened to kill him. Yeah, he definitely need to get away from that church, girl. I ain't never went to a church. And listen, I'm Baptist. Okay, and everybody knows that these Baptists and stuff, you know, you can get slapped at a business meeting with at a Baptist church. First place I ever knew about a deacon slapping a pastor was right at a Baptist church business meeting. I mean, the news shot around town like wildfire. We might fight at the Baptist church, but ain't nobody gonna kill you over there. You know, we ain't gonna take it that far. Maybe he should switch to Baptist, honey. They sound like they too gangster over there at that Catholic church he belonged to. You know, Baptists, you know, we get a bad rap for being the gangsters of the Christian community, but we not that gangster. We ain't taking it that. We not gonna keep it that real. That's a little too real for us, honey. Okay, but we gonna pray for your friend. DT, thank you for the super chat. Say Dwight out here having a menage a trois with menses and stockings, heels, and bunny headbands. And Amy Luciani still think he want her cat. Ooh, DT, you got 36.5 seconds in the reflection corner. You crazy. DS, I'm for real. You can get slapped in a Baptist business meeting. It can happen. Not in prayer meeting and Bible study, but business meeting get a little rough when they start voting. Hey, too adorable. Thank you for being 76. Oh well, Morgan. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have any experience with the Catholic gangsters. I don't know. I mean, I can pray for y'all. You know how y'all do it. Like y'all voguing. Miss you much. I don't know how you do it, but you know I can pray for you. Thank you, Matthew. Hey, Lord Racer. Tempe Woo say just came across your live show and I'm glad I did. New sub. Thank you. Anybody else who's new, please subscribe because we want y'all to come back. Well, Wiley Coyote, well, I'm happy for you, darling. We're not talking about politics, but if you voted for Mr. Trump, I'm very happy for you. I hope you're pleased with your vote and everybody else too. Hey, Belicious, this ain't the channel for that. So please don't bring that crazy stuff. You know how people get. They go to acting crazy and crying and whining and stuff, and I don't want to hear it. So anybody, whoever y'all voted for, congratulations. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. But let's talk about who else made it to the gossip pages. Baby JaRule done made it to the gossip pages. JaRule, um, my bad, Peanut. You know your mama play too much. Belicious, thank you for being number 80. So JaRule done made it to the gossip pages because he say, and I believe this too. I did not know that this was not real, but I was able to go back and look earlier today and see that that was really a thing. JaRule said it never happened. Now y'all remember the rumor had got out that JaRule had a show and the tickets were so cheap that 50 had bought up a bunch of the tickets in the front of the concert so that they would be empty. And so I believed it. A lot of people believed it. I did not know. Aries son, he wasn't under no rock. He's still making his money. Okay? My bad, Bianca. Anyway, he has said in the past that that never happened. Because I guess some person online, people online just be chatting. And a lot of times people be chatting because they think stuff is true. Whether it's true or not, they think it's true, so they repeat it. Hey, Shannon Campbell. And so he was like, that never happened. And so I was able to go look, and true indeed, he done said this more than once, that never happened. So I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh. And so oddly enough, oddly enough, not only has he in the past said it never happened, there's no record of 50 Cent debating or rebutting and saying that it did. So where 50 Cent at? Any other time he jump out here trolling, posting memes? Where you at? Because instead of posting memes or to let us know that that really did happen, and you let people run with that narrative and you knew it wasn't true. Like Curtis, where are you? Instead of you rebutting this, you was online picking at Ashanti. Why you picking with girls? So since you started hanging with Princess Aubrey from Canada, now you want to tussle with girls? You back to tussling with girls? Now we know you'll tussle with a chick because we saw you trying to tussle with Lil Kim, the Queen Bee. We saw you trying to tussle with her, and we all know why. Because you wanted to mess with her at a time. Back when she was still that, looking like she was looking, not looking like she looking now. And I love Kim, but you know what I'm trying to say. And so you still had a little chip on your shoulder, and you was trying to tussle with her, bothering her when that lady ain't said your name. Now you trying to tussle with Ashanti, talking about she need to do concerts in a basement or something. Disgusting. But you still ain't responded back to JaRule saying that you let that lie circulate and you ain't bought no tickets at a show of his. I believe JaRule because we ain't never caught him lying. Not even about the Fire Festival. He told the truth about that. B-Licious say 50 need to leave that man alone. Yes, I remember, and still thought Ja is still getting paid even if 50 really did that. Right. Abundance and Clarity say 50 do be lying. He do, and he think he's slick. He think he's slick, honey. Yvette say 50 said it again a few weeks ago in an interview. And so that means he know it ain't true. 10 people will say, yeah, I've noticed that 50 always shading people he feel that he can handle. Right. Hey, T. Monique, thank you for being 80. Now, what's so funny is then when it comes to people like Kendrick Lamar, you hiding in the background doing weird interview press runs trying to diminish what the young man was able to accomplish. But you don't really want to call no name, but he called your name, though. He called your name. Y'all heard him? Did y'all hear Kendrick when he called 50 Cent name? Because I heard it. Y'all ain't hear it in the little squabble up song when he say 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Remember that? And went to talking about he got the money and the power both gyrating, bringing up that show that 50 Cent had, Money and Power. He called you by name, honey, by name, just like he did Lil Wayne before Wayne went to line. Hey, Auntie Eva, thank you for being 81. He called Wayne by name. Wayne jumped on Twitter talking about they. He called him they. Like he got weird pronouns. Talking about some, I just be minding my business and they come for my head. It wasn't no they. Kendrick said your name. Ain't no they. Him downstairs. And then when it come to 50 Cent, he said your name. He said 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. But you go do press runs with miscellaneous days, thems, he's, and stuff. You ain't said a name yet. But when it comes to the girl, you trying to pick and poke with a lady who just gave birth to a baby. Mention her husband. That's what you do. Mention her husband. Let's see how that go. Let's see how that go. Because I don't really think you what you pretend to be either, Curtis. I don't think you what you pretend to be. Hey, Bradley. Howdy from, well, you're in Dallas. Howdy in Dallas. All right. I don't think he what he pretend to be at all. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because if you was, you wouldn't be doing that weird stuff you doing. See, you made it with JaRule because, can we tell the truth about JaRule real quick, or do we have to pretend like it's something it ain't? Can we tell the truth? Am I allowed to be honest? I'ma just ask. Am I allowed to be honest? Evie say my money on Nelly. My money on Nelly too. He ain't read for nothing. My money is on Nelly. Siobhan say I can tell the truth. She say she listening. Okay. So look, the truth of the matter is simply this: 50 Cent went and jumped in with JaRule when he knew JaRule really couldn't say nothing. He was still under federal investigation and people had him on them charges. He couldn't even say nothing really on them tracks that they could use against him. So you basically fighting somebody who had one hand tied behind their back. He couldn't even say much. He couldn't even say much. He couldn't even really respond to you right. He really couldn't even respond to you right, because if we really want to talk about it, bar for bar, pound for pound, blow for blow, 50 Cent ain't all that. Now, you made some bops and that's cool. But at the end of the day, you really wanted to do what JaRule was doing, because the minute he ended up in jail, next thing we know, you up here singing on tracks and stuff, talking about 21 questions. I'm just saying. You got in a beef with somebody that couldn't even really talk because it was a whole gag in place. He was at it with the federal government. He couldn't even talk like he wanted to talk on that track. He couldn't even get aggressive like he needed to get aggressive on that track. But you know, people love to rewrite history, and sometimes it's a lot of young people that just wasn't around and don't know what the hell was going on. Okay, Siobhan say money definitely on Nelly. We from St. Louis. Listen, y'all folk from St. Louis is different, honey. Y'all different. Y'all is different. Hey, Lorraine, say Nelly and JaRule are homos. We don't know that about them people. What do you mean? Go look it up. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. How you gonna look up what happened in somebody's bed? Can we? You know what? Since I'm talking, we finna talk. Auntie finna talk. Let me tell y'all something. Cause this got to be something that we need to study. This is. I feel like this is a sign of mental instability. When people go around repeating stuff that you heard somebody say like it's a fact, you ain't seen no type of paperwork. Yeah, T. Monique, that's weird. Tell me, go look it up. Well, what the hell? What documentation or where exactly do we look to confirm who slept with who? Because I got a whole bunch of married homegirls that want to be able to look and see who their husband slept with. Where we look for it at? You look at how he hugged up with Diddy in the club. So he hugged somebody. That means they slept together. You know men hug all the time, Lorraine. I want you to be okay. I really do. But something tells me that you're not okay, sis. Y'all got to stop saying stuff like that. People starting to think that all of us are not all right. Like, because y'all do this. Just because certain people get on the internet, start telling lies, and then you go look for something that makes more sense, that kind of fits into what we heard, like, that's weird. Morgan's on, I have more freedom than you because in my country, we life in 1950. Listen, Morgan, now I ain't gonna pick at you for your broken English, but I'm gonna help you with something. Don't come over here with that weird stuff. If you got so much freedom in Egypt or wherever you say you from, then go find a streamer in Egypt and y'all go talk about Egyptology or whatever the hell y'all talk about in Egypt. Don't come over here in American spaces with American streamers in American chats talking about what you got better. If it's so much better, what the hell you doing over here with us? Because I promise you're not going to find a bunch of us in those spaces with you. I'm just saying, you're not going to see us in spaces with you on Google Translate trying to figure out how to hold a conversation with you. Okay? Because whatever America may be, we real comfortable with ourselves and each other. Real comfortable. I mean, real comfortable. So don't come over here with that weird stuff, honey. Don't do that. Hey, feeling free. I'm just saying, what's the point? Hey, Tony Booth, what's going on, nephew? It's just weird. Like, why come over here? Oh, my country is better. So what the hell are you talking to us for? Because we like being over here. I mean, Lorraine, mine either, but I'm just saying, when you talking about look up that somebody slept with somebody, where we look for that at? Where we supposed to look for that at? Where do we see that at? Bedroomstats.com. Hey, Divine. Do we look in, herpesheadquarter.com? Do we look into bedroombingo.com? Like, where do we look to see who penetrated who? Morgan, you about to be put out. Because we are calm, honey. This is how Americans talk. This is probably why you shouldn't be in American spaces, honey. This is America. Okay? We aggressive over here. If you can't handle this level of aggression, I'm just gonna tell you, Egypt might be a safer place for you, because we're not gonna change the way we talk to accommodate you. Nor are we going to center you in the conversation in American spaces. Okay. Okay. It don't matter what you think is better. Whatever you think is better over there, go. Now, Lorraine said because they always have to do that to make it into entertainment world. What, Lorraine? How you know what they do to make it in the entertainment world? I'm just asking you. Are you an actor? Are you a singer? Hey, Miss Knox, what did you do? And like, you know, what do you do in entertainment? And how did you make it? Because I ain't never worked in entertainment. I'm somebody's mama. Okay. I'm a very domestic lady. I do cooking and cleaning. So I don't know nothing about entertainment. DT say maybe we go to bedroomsecrets.com. I would like to know. I would love to know. What, Aries, son? What I do? But what are you doing in entertainment? This is the stuff we got to stop doing. We hear some weird people, weirdos. We just can't. Listen, it's one of them days. I don't feel that good, so I'm going to just talk, right? Okay? Y'all listen to these weirdos that get online, make up stories, tell y'all a bunch of weird stuff that rich people are doing to become rich. And these people who telling you these stories, one, are not in these spaces. Two, ain't never been invited to these spaces. Three, they ain't never been rich the first time to tell you how nobody else got rich. And y'all believe that stuff. Oh, they have to do this. They got to do a bunch of butt stuff. And who made that up? That everything, that getting money equals butt stuff. Because if that's the case, that would mean it's a whole lot of men that's missing money. It's a lot of men and women doing butt stuff. There should be money just falling out. If all you got to do is some butt stuff, I'm just saying, we got to stop that, please. And if nothing else, stop it when you come to my channel, because I don't want to have to stop and crack jokes. I will. Please know that I will crack all the jokes. But if you come to my channel and start explaining to me that you get rich by butt stuff, listen, it's going to be a whole lot of ladies trying to find out what they can do to numb that hole back there to get some money rocking. If that's all it takes to get rich and famous, it's some butt stuff, okay? All right? Now, I'm just saying, we got to stop that. Even say the butt stuff mythology must be stopped. It must be stopped. It has got to come to an end. Lorraine says she can go there. You going to the butt stuff, Lorraine? Lorraine, did you do the butt stuff? Tell us. We ain't gonna judge you. We listen and we don't judge. DT say apparently you can find it on findabedroom.com because I found nothing on this. But I would like Nelly to hug me from behind. A lot of people want Nelly to hug them from behind. Child, Lorraine says she can go there to the butt stuff. Lorraine, don't go to the butt stuff. Don't do it, because a lot of people been doing butt stuff and they ain't got no money. A lot of people has done butt stuff and they didn't get no money. I got some friends that I've been knowing for years, and they've been doing butt stuff for years and ain't no money showed up. And they ain't famous either. They ain't even hood rich. They not even hood rich. So I'ma just tell you, you say you could go there. Don't go there. Sis, don't go there. I don't think it's no money over there. Them people lying to y'all. They lying to y'all. Aries, son, you got 34.2 seconds in the reflection corner. Siobhan say tragic. I'm just saying, hey, Kane TV, we got to stop that. Listening to them weirdos. Oh, I was at a party and they took him in the back and did butt stuff, and that's why they rich and famous. Man, stop that. Lorraine said if I did it be with my husband. No, Lorraine, you got to do it with the famous people. Ain't that what y'all telling us? That you go to a party, you got to go to a mysterious party in Hollywood. And when you get there, Make sure you do butt stuff at the party and you coming back rich. That's what y'all running around telling people. Everybody got some money. It came out their booty hole. I don't know how. Ain't no money up in mine, so I don't know how y'all get the money to come up out of there. But that's what y'all telling people, that all you got to do is go to a party in Hollywood and then somebody go up in there and money come out of it. I don't know, but y'all need to quit saying that. Hey, it's Tish. Morgan say butt stuff is not right or healthy. Hey, that's your butt. I ain't got nothing to do with my butt. Now, I'm not about to go do no butt stuff, but if somebody else want to, hey, y'all grown. That's your business, okay? Kane TV say, not booty hole dollars. Listen, hey. DS say it's not money, it's muddy. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Lorraine say they all doing it. That's why they have gatekeepers. Wait a minute. What do the gatekeepers do to the booty? Yo, see, this is why y'all gotta stop. This is why y'all gotta stop this. Now there are gatekeepers that, do the gatekeepers open the booties? Do they close the booties? Do they supervise the in and out of the boot? Like, see, this is why y'all gotta stop telling them stories about butt stuff. Y'all got to stop. Hey, Big T. Big T said, I was at Diddy's party, oiled up and slick. No party like a Diddy. What? Okay, if you were there, what happened? What did the gatekeepers do to your backside? Because Lorraine said there are people who keep the gate. That don't sound like a good job. I don't even know what you call the job of gatekeeping a butthole, but I don't want that. Is there hazard pay? Is there hazard pay? And how come everybody who gets somebody running up in their butt don't get rich? Because, oh Lord, Kane TV say the booty bouncers. I'm weak. Lord DS say the gatekeepers have a ring alarm around it. Not a ring alarm on the booty. Big T say I can't talk about it. You would blush. I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Evie says a ring is insane. Lorraine say Quincy Jones took advantage of Michael. Tevin Campbell. Diddy took advantage of. I mean, you can say a lot of stuff, but where do we find the footage? This is where I'm confused with y'all. Why y'all go around saying this stuff like you seen the videos? I have not seen that. And then the other question would be, why y'all so obsessed with other people's anuses? Y'all don't think that's strange? Every time you see somebody with money, you automatically assume it came out of a butthole. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is this why your mama used to tell you don't put money in your mouth because it come out? I don't know. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say that we should probably stop making up stories about butt stuff. I'm just gonna say that. It's gonna get a lot of people in trouble. You know what I'm saying? People is running around here, making up these butt stuff stories. And I know a lot of y'all get intrigued by butt stuff stories. I do not know why stuffing stuff in a butt does not sound exciting or entertaining to me. But y'all run around repeating these butt stuff stories. And some of the people that make up the butt stuff stories are going to end up getting sued for making up butt stuff stories. Y'all got to stop this. I implore you. I implore you. I absolutely beg you to stop with the butt stuff stories. You gotta stop. You just gotta stop. Good Lord. As a mother, I'm begging you all, stop with the booty stories. Just stop. Yes, Unlimited. Tell them again. The Lord loves y'all. Stop lying on people's anuses and making up fantastical stories and fantasies about people's anuses, and then sit down with yourself and meditate and ask yourself and the Lord why you fantasize about other people's anuses. Because there has to be a reason, and I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's weird. If you come over here, I'm gonna ask questions. The churn at Nickelodeon is different than you pulling up random people that ain't never said nobody did nothing to them and saying something happened to them. That's weird. T Monique say, right, the booty stories have become exhausting, very exhausting. Hey, feeling free. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm just saying, we got to stop that. Tony Booth say the butt stuff must stop. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt, Tony Booth, and I'll buy it. I will buy it. Yes, Unlimited, it's 100% weird. You got to stop. Too Adorable say, people always make speculations and then go around repeating it. Like, I think crazy stuff a lot, too. Hey, John. One of my nephews here, he said, hey, auntie, hey, nephew. Karen D said, I don't know if it's real, but if it is, the feds got the butt footage. Yeah, and that's the only time I want to hear about it, too. When the feds come out with butt footage. If it ain't no butt footage, you know, it just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that. We just have to stop it. We got to stop it. It's not okay. We love our butts. This who your kids look. My children don't look up to nobody playing in nobody's butt. I hope your children don't either. I'm just saying it's strange and we got to stop it. Y'all got to stop promoting this stuff. Y'all got to stop repeating this stuff. When y'all see weirdos come on YouTube and make up stories, somebody did this to me, somebody did that to me, all this stuff, and it don't make no sense, stop repeating that stuff and tell them to quit lying. Tell them people to stop all that lying. Lord, Evie taking me out. I'm just saying, Aries say booty bandits is lurking. Listen, but Lorraine, even if they in the entertainment world, we can't just make up stories about people because they rich. That's not a good enough reason to make up stories about people. Let's just, you know, as a new rule, let's normalize. If we don't know something for a fact, we didn't see no evidence ourselves, don't go say that about nobody. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Because it's, you know, it's messy. No pun intended. That's messy. How you know they telling the truth, Lorraine? So if you don't know something is the truth, then you know you lying. If you don't know it's the truth, then you know it's a lie. So stop doing that. Don't do that. Tony say, Lorraine, where is the butt stuff footage? Have you seen? Because I've not seen butt stuff footage. I've not. And we got to stop. We just got to stop. It's getting out of hand. People is getting sued. Now you got some of them taking their stories back, claiming they never said what they said. Then doubling back. Well, no, I didn't take it back. Then they go back. No, I didn't say it. So don't repeat them people. Don't be repeating behind them people. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Karen said, I agree, Queen. People believing it, doing strange for some change and still coming up broke. Just sitting up lying. Hey, Geronimo. You say my country is doomed. Well, why are you over here with us then if we doomed? How come you here? How come you here? You seen documentaries, but you ain't seen no evidence. So you seen a bunch of people talking and telling stories, but you ain't seen no evidence, baby. That's not the same thing. And then if you're going to talk about it, say, well, somebody said, and I believe their story, but just to arbitrarily say something happened and you don't know that, that's crazy. It's me, Lisa say, when them lawsuits start coming in, they'll stop. Some of them already trying to backtrack, backpedaling and stuff. Because they knew they was lying and got people repeating that stuff. Y'all got to stop all that. You just got to stop it. But look, we got to move on. So, Porsha and Phaedra is over there in Lagos. Frickin' Frack does Lagos. So they over there for what they call Dirty December. They say Dirty December, child, but Dirty December. Okay. So they over there partying, half naked, shaking it up, frickin' Frack on the loose. And the people is cracking jokes. They say they over there looking for their next African prince. Now, I ain't never seen Porsha with no prince. But I will say this. Porsha might have somebody in mind. That's all I'm gonna say. Porsha might have somebody in mind because look like everybody and their mom over there. I looked up and seen the little young man Gunner was over there. Um, Chloe, what's her name? Yeah, Chloe. Chloe's over there with Burner Boy. Um, that Tyler Heifer, she over there. Yeah, whatever. I think she's just trying to hang with the other young people. Then you got then when I looked up and seen freaking Frack was over there, I say, They on a money stroll. They about to get paid. They about to get paid. Something going on. So y'all say a little prayer for the city of Lagos and every Alhaji in Lagos State because somebody money about to come up short. Y'all know Porsha don't play. Y'all know Porsha don't play. So somebody money about to come up short. Too Adorable say, wait, didn't the president over there sign that $300 million deal with France? Which president? Which country? And which $300 million deal? I know France in a lot of money trouble right now. Okay, yeah, Vet, December is the month. Yes, ma'am. But we got to go. And Niger, I got to look that up. I don't know nothing about that. $300 million deal? I got to go see about that. Lord, y'all, Lorraine ain't through with the butt stuff. So this our sister. We going to ride with Lorraine. Lorraine's still on the butt stuff. So let's see what happened. So what happened to Justin Bieber was a lie. Did Justin Bieber tell y'all somebody played with his booty hole? Because I never heard that. And what happened to Usher was a lie. Did Usher tell y'all somebody played with his booty hole? What happened to Lil Wayne was a lie. Did Lil Wayne tell y'all something happened to his booty hole? See how that worked? The people you naming ain't said nothing happened to their booty hole. And what happened to most of the kids in the entertainment world was a lie. Why are you mixing all these people together? Some people got churched. Some people ain't been churched. And the people, the three celebrities that you mentioned first, ain't now one of them never told nobody that their booty hole been tampered with. So why are you obsessed with the anuses of those three grown men? Now, Lorraine, I'm going to just have to ask you. We got the sister to sister, okay? Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister. We are not two of a kind because you are obsessed with grown men's anuses. And I need to know why. What did Justin Bieber's anus do to you? For that matter, what did Usher's anus do to you? At least it's been court cases about the herpetic accusations. Yes, I agree, Siobhan. It's getting nauseating, but at some point we got to address the elephant in the room. Why is there an obsession on these grown men's chocolate starfish? Like, why are we there? Why are we there? Why can we not leave these men's backsides alone? What is going on? Justin Bieber ain't told nobody that nobody touched nothing back there. Ain't none of these men mentioned nothing about somebody playing on their Hershey Highway. And yet, we done been in here. I know for a fact that I done riffed at least for about a half an hour about the Hershey Highway on all these people. And ain't none of the people you mentioned told nobody that they've been tampered with. Now, I'm trying to understand how did we get here? In the words of Deborah Cox, don't make me sing the song. Matter of fact, y'all sing it in the chat. We here now. We here now. This the time of year I'm feeling festive. Come on, in the chat. How did we get here? We're not supposed to be here. We heard that butt thing for the last time. Why are we here? What about Jermaine Dupri doing what to Lil Bow? Did Lil Bow Wow say that his backside was tampered with? Chris Cross. When did Chris Cross say their backside was tampered with? B2K, Raz B told y'all that Chris Stokes did something to him. So you mentioning one person who said something happened and a bunch of people who ain't said nothing. How did we get here? We not supposed to be here. We got to let this go. You got to let the booties go. Lift your hand in the air with us in solidarity, Lorraine, and release the anuses. Release them, girl. Release them. I'm saying it 3 times for your spirit. We got to stop. Charm CC say never ending but story. I swear it won't go away. It's like once we visited the chocolate starfish refuses to allow us to leave. But did he say that Jermaine Dupri touched his backside? Because I've never heard that. Yes, Aries son, you got to release that. You got to listen, Lorraine. I told you to lift your fist in the air and release the chocolate starfish. Release the chocolate starfish. One more time, y'all. Release the chocolate starfish. Let it go. To Adorable say crisscross. The only thing that was said by one of them, while one of their mom, was that Jada allegedly messed with him when he was still underage. Jada's a lady, right? Even say look it up is crazy. We remember a story about Lil Bow Wow saying that one of his security guards inappropriately touched him or molested him. Ain't nobody said nothing about Jermaine Dupri playing with that man's backside. Lord, Tony Boo, she keeps saying, look at it. Where do we look? Is it chocolatestarfishsurfing.com? Hittingthehersheyhighway.com? Give us the website. Give us the website. She keep telling us to look it up, but refuses to tell us where to look. You got 35 to 40 seconds to tell us where we can look to get the booty hole facts. She say it's on Google, YouTube. They all know. A bunch of people telling the same lie on YouTube is not evidence, Lorraine. A bunch of people repeating the same lie is not evidence, sis. D say I'm not looking up nobody's butt proclivities. Oh, proclivities. I'm done. Right. Hey, happy to be happy. Say nobody's supposed to be here. Nobody. Hey, Keisha E. Okay, she said, hello, royal family. Usher didn't sing about it in his confession song either. He sure didn't. That was not in his confessions. He didn't say nothing about his chocolate starfish at all. I'm telling y'all, at this point, it's just gotten weird. At this point, I'm going to have to encourage y'all to just, let Lorraine get it out her system, child. She want us to look up butthole proclivities. I like the way sis said that, and yet has refused to give us a website that keeps an account of everybody's anus and who went in or out. Like, I don't even know where I would look for that. But moving on to something else that's equally hilarious. Bianca said, Lorraine Davidson, I love your passion, but if you don't have evidence, then we shouldn't state it as facts. Opinions are welcome, but facts come with evidence. Amen. Okay. Tony Booth said, I'm going to start telling people just look it up. I know that's right. I can't do that, but I like it. I like it. Hey, Vintage 1970. What's going on? So look, Devin Haney. Let's talk about Devin Haney, y'all. Devin tickling me. Tickling my funny bone. So, now y'all remember the girl that got caught out there on the jail phone with Young Thug with Mr. Truly Humbled Under God, okay, with Jeffrey, okay? Now, what is this girl named Lena? I think her name Lena, okay? Oh. Oh, Lord, Lorraine says she got a lot, but I won't do. No, I'm not going. If digging in people's butts is homework, then no. You give me a website that keeps a historical record of anal activities, and I might go look to see whose name is linked to who. But no, I'm not going to go looking through buttholes. I'm not. Ain't no use in me lying to you. I'm not going to look through buttholes. I'm not. And I'm not going to listen to a bunch of weird people make up stories and fantasies and fan fiction. Because booty hole fan fiction has got to be a whole different type of genre. Okay? I'm not ready. Hey, Nay. Oh, you love the name Chocolate Starfish. You'll be using it. You're welcome. So back to Devin Haney. Keisha E. Girl, you've been gone for a minute, Dimples. So Devin Haney's girlfriend, well, they said wife at first, but then come to find out they didn't have no real marriage ceremony. They did some weird, you know how the men do a spiritual ceremony like that crap Yandy did where there ain't no real wedding. So that's still just his baby mama. So everything came out where she was on the jail phone with Young Thug and she crying talking about I don't want nobody else, I only want you. And he, tried to play it off for Mariah the scientist, talking about, man, that's twin. We ain't got nothing going on. I could have that right now if I wanted, even though he called her vagina a little sugar honey iced tea. I was like, why would you refer to her privates as that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he go to them same websites that sis was talking about. I don't know. But anyway, did all of that. She came back and was like, I ain't nobody twin. Girl, he was trying to give you a way out because he said he wasn't going with you when he could go with you if he wanted to. And you was pushing more P than him and everything else. And, basically said y'all ain't had nothing. Apparently she ain't like that. Devin Haney daddy talking about that he didn't keep it player. Like, what did you want him to do? Come out and admit he was going with, your son baby mama so he could be in trouble with the crazy girl that's at his house? Why would he do that? Anyway, y'all, Devin Haney done went and bought this girl a push present. It's a Maybach too. A Maybach. Ain't that how you say it? Is it Maybach? You say Maybach. Negroes will say Maybach. But I think they say Maybach. I think that's what he bought her as a push present. So this is why I find stuff like this hilarious. People get so worked up about these people and the fact that these girls be doing what they doing and whatnot, and they got so much to say, and oh, she gonna do this to him, she gonna do that. Let her do it because they like it. Let her do it because they like it. Now I will say this, my only concern, I was slightly concerned when that jail call got leaked, but it wasn't for him. I was more or less concerned for her because that man is a professional fighter, and I was afraid that he could have lost his cool and hurt that girl, and that bothered me. But if he cool and he buying my box and he fine with it, I'm fine with it too. Go ahead, Devin, buy her another one. She could, just for the weekend. Let the gray one be for the week, and buy her like a red one for Saturday and Sunday for when she go to church. Eva said, at least he ain't hit her so good. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Too Adorable said, I thought it was staying relevant. Help me. Because you might be on a different part of the video. Child, let me tell y'all what else going on. I know we've been in here clowning for a minute. We was supposed to been gone, but our sis got stuck in a loop and she couldn't. We was trying to help her be delivered from this chocolate starfish because it had her in a chokehold. Okay, no pun intended. But listen, y'all remember that nasty evil lady Yolanda Saldivar? Ain't that how you say her name? The one that had Selena, Miss Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. Okay. You've been in the bushes or on replay. Shame to jump in because I've been gone. What you shame for? This ain't that type of party, and everybody can talk over here. But they say this lady filing for parole after she done killed Selena. Y'all know everybody likes Selena. Selena wasn't no problem to nobody. You done took this girl life. Now she filing for parole, talking about it's a bounty on her head. Abuela. If it was really a bounty on your head, it wouldn't be hard for them people to get you in prison. Where is you going? If they wanted to get you, they'd have got you. Or if you that scared, go to protective custody. You don't need to be on no street talking about she want parole in 2025. Benny said they need to keep that woman locked up. And do. Too Adorable say she's safer in jail. I just think she evil. You took them people child from them. You stole $60,000 and took that girl life. You need to stay in jail. No, she ain't done no 25 yet, I don't think. Let me see how long she been in prison. Well, no, it's been over 25 because they put her in 95. They put her in 1995. But they gave her life. And trying to get parole. You don't need no parole. That was somebody's child you took. Siobhan say the Hispanic community will fight for her to not get out. Well, I sure hope they do. Right, happy to be happy. Whole psychopath. Yeah, that's just she's evil. That is an evil woman. Couture Bay say they tried to elude Selena wanted her. You know what? Whoever said that needs to be bashed in the mouth with an old dirty brick. Why would they say something that disgusting? Some people just have no shame. They just have no shame. Just why? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Yeah, I know one thing. They don't need to give her they do not need to give her no darn parole. Okay? I'm checking to make sure we ain't miss no gossip. Make sure we ain't miss nothing. I don't think we did. Child, we got a little bit. We got a little piece. Yes, Evie, a old dirty brick, a ODB. Right, Sharon, it was so sad. It was horrible. Horrible. So this is a dishonorable mention, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. Lord, I'm not ready. Y'all ready for this? Travis Hunter, according to Front Office Sports, will be signing with Lil Wayne's Young Money AAPA sports agency, which will manage his playing contracts as well as his on field representation. Reports indicate that Young Money Sports Agency beat out several other agencies, including WMECAA, Clutch Sports Group, and Athletes First in securing Hunter's signature. While the agency will handle his own field matters, Hunter will continue to work with SMAC, that's Sports Media and Culture Entertainment, for his off-field representation. Now, this got to be the stupidest thing I ever seen. Now, I'm going to go ahead, and I know I said this was a dishonorable mention, but since it's dishonorable, I may as well go ahead and make it do what it do, right? Since it's dishonorable, I may as well go ahead and make it do what it do. Now, Travis Hunter, I already knew you wasn't smart. The fact that you up here breaking your neck defending this girl that's done embarrassed you in front of the entire world. But I ain't really care about that. You know, if I'm being real, I don't care that she embarrassed you. I feel like you deserve the embarrassment that you received. Okay? But now, this is a whole different level of stupid that I was not prepared for. Okay? I wasn't ready for this because you got Little Wayne sports agency representing you. He gonna handle the contracts. He gonna manage your playing contracts. You, Travis, do you realize Lil Wayne couldn't manage his own contracts? Lil Wayne couldn't manage to get Baby to pay him. Birdman, he couldn't even manage to get Birdman to pay him his money. He couldn't manage to pay his own taxes. Right now, he can't manage to pay back that PPP loan. I'm just saying. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. He gonna manage your playing contracts as well as your own field representation. Travis, are you okay? Travis, have you seen how Wayne represents himself on that stage? With the air hump and all. The jumping around, the air hump. And this who you. Hey. Hey, Travis. Travis, how many times did I call you? What? Travis, you better be glad I ain't none of your auntie. You better be glad I ain't your auntie. So whatever money, we ain't no mess up for you. You gonna let the little girl steal the rest of it. Listen, I want y'all to remember little Travis, because I believe Travis got a good heart, because he had a name and likeness contract and he gave the money to his teammates for them to, live off of and stuff. And it seemed like he's a good hearted young man, but something up here, up here, something up here ain't all the way right. Something up here ain't all the way right. So I want y'all to keep little Travis in your prayers, and make sure that y'all have a hookup for him, because something tell me Travis gonna need to buy some stamps real soon. I ain't sure, so don't quote me. I ain't sure, so don't quote me. But I believe in my heart that Travis gonna need to buy some stamps real soon. Okay? He gonna need to buy some stamps. Travis finna be right like the rest of us that need to buy some stamps. Now that's what I believe. That's what I believe is coming. Okay? All right? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Eva say, where his kin people? I don't know. I don't know where they at. It's me, Lisa. Lisa say no, because he don't like to listen. You ain't even gonna help the boy buy no stamps. Dang. Yep, put him on the prayer list right along with Lil Wayne's locks. DS get 12 seconds in the reflection. I can't with you. I can't. But listen, that's right. That's true, vintage. A fool and his money are soon parted. And that's exactly what's about to happen. That's why I say he gonna need to buy some stamps in a minute. I kept you laughing the whole time. Listen, y'all kept me laughing too. We have been on an adventure tonight. Let me just tell y'all, we have been on an adventure. Yes, we have. We have been to, all of us, without our permission, we've all been taken down the Hershey Highway. We have found out that you can get a Maybach after cheating on your man with Young Thug and getting caught on the jail phone. We all crossing our fingers that Miss Yolanda Saldivar stay in prison after stealing and taking little Selena's life. We saying a prayer for all of the Alajis, all the ballers and shot callers of Lagos, because Porsha and Phaedra is on the loose, and somebody money gonna come up short. Okay? And also, say a prayer for Royce Reed and her son while they dealing with Dwight, Amy, and Kitty. Okay? I know that bedroom stank like hell. But that ain't none of my business. Let me leave that alone, because I don't want to wake up no booties. I don't want to wake up no backsides. But y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got nothing else to say. And that's just it. We have been on an adventure. I have enjoyed y'all. This was a whole mess of fun. I enjoyed y'all. I truly did. But I'm going to hop off of here because I have not eaten today. I have not eaten all day today. And I am feeling a little weak. So I'm thinking I should probably go and eat something. Okay? So listen, y'all know what it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please, pretty please, make sure that you hit the like button on the way out. Okay? Subscribe if you have not subscribed, because we happy to have you here. You want to join channel membership, hit the join button. The membership link will be added to the description box. And yeah, for real, we'll talk again, as the gossip permits. I will see y'all again soon. And have a wonderful night. As always, God loves you. I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to y'all again soon, okay? Bye.